to the Petersen. Currently on display is an all-new Japanese car exhibit, as well as the continuation of that Porsche exhibit that is oh so cool looking. We're going to go up to the third floor and walk down from the top and show you the whole thing. Let's go. So back here we have historical cars, some movie cars, a Dan Gurney alligator, a Fraser Nash over here that was kind of cool looking. A Nash Healy styled by Pininfarina. Pretty damn cool. Over here we have a Vega Cosworth. I've actually seen the motors of these. They look really dang cool. This Mazda Rotary Luce Coupe. Really damn cool looking car. It's a shame we can't see what the engine looks like, because I'm pretty sure that would be pretty cool too. What do we got here? I have no idea what this is. A Skyline Sport. From, is it a Prince? Oh, it is a Prince. So this is an early Nissan, and it's an early Skyline. So before we had Skyline GTRs, we had Prince Skylines. Not bad. God, I love those mirrors on this car. Look at those mirrors. Aren't they just cool? Alright. Somehow the Corvette Stingray snuck in. And then we've got this Fairlady Roadster. Fairly nice car. Quick shot in the back. We've got our Hollywood cars. So we've got the DeLorean, Back to the Future, Flex Capacitor. Yuki's car, I think, I don't know, S2000, Fast and Furious. Little Miss Sunshine. All cool, all here. Oh, here we have the one, the only, the convertible James Bond 2002 GT, because Sean Connery was too tall to fit in the 2002. They cut the roof off so that it could be a Hollywood car. Here, real quick, we just gotta check out the Batmobile, Tim Burton's car, and then the Batcycle. Now, what I love about this car, you can't steer this. There's like no steering, so it would shoot off, and they wouldn't be able to steer it. Here we got some concepts. We'll go check these guys out real quick. We got a Mercury concept. This thing is just beautiful, this blue thing. I guess that's Zagato. Bertoni, but it's got the Z, so I would have said it was Zagato. Bertoni, beautiful. Plymouth by Ghia. So if the Americans made cars, or the Italians finished American cars, kind of like Fiat Chrysler today. I always said, if you gave an American car to an Italian and let them do the last 10%, you'd have a really beautiful car. So now we're gonna head downstairs. Ooh, what's that yellow thing? Have you ever heard of a guy named Steph Papadakis? It's a crazy guy. Mechanical engineer, doctorate of speed, builds fast stuff. Here, we'll peek over here real quick. So we got Lightning McQueen and a Viper, IndyCar, some bikes, some McLarens, but yeah, you know, let's go look at these Japanese things. So, Steph Papadakis, first guy to run in like the 9s, first guy to run in the 8s, whatever, front wheel drive, Honda, drag racing, legend. Basically, his mom bought him a car, he hacked it up in college and set records with it. And today he builds these championship winning drift cars based on front wheel drive platforms with all sorts of other stuff underneath. So none of that is really a Scion TC anymore, but goes real fast, does good things. I like this car. This is a Ken Mary GTR. I think probably seen it at like JCCS. Beautiful, beautiful car. And this is all here. This is the new exhibit that they just opened here at the Petersen. Look at this goddamn thing. I love these. So goddamn cool. This, oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. I think this is Jonathan Wong's. Yeah, Jonathan Wong, Super Street, all sorts of good stuff. This is Civic, Mugen for days. He's been building it for a long time. Now, ooh, love that. Ooh, old school rocker bunny. Pretty dope. Now this is something that's something else. It's a little bit of like a Kaido racer. Look at these tail lights, look at those pipes. But look at this nose. Look at that nose. Like the car stops like there, but it keeps going. Why? So you can have these crazy headlights. This oil cooler. This is like my favoriteest, wildest, crazy shit here. Aside from that thing. That thing's pretty cool. That thing's a close second. Tied. One thing we noticed, Petersen, your RS Watanabes, number 2, and your work equips, number 3, are backwards. Those are works, those are Watanabes. Work, Watanabe. 3, 2, 2, 3, wrong. Either way, here's a 12A rotary out of a Mazda. Pretty cool looking, isn't it? Pretty carbureted. What's this, like a Honda? It's probably, I don't know, like K-Series or something. Looks like it goes fast. We have some 4GTs, but the real cool stuff is this Titan Motorsports Supra, and then this wild, wicked Mazda RX-3. Look how wide this damn thing is. Look how wide. So this thing isn't that new, but it's still pretty damn cool. Once again, all these cars are here at the Petersen for you to come look at. Let's go just check out the backside. And there's one blue car over here I really want everybody to look at. Then we're gonna go look at the Porsches, and then maybe we'll sneak downstairs. Oh, bye-bye Skyline, you're beautiful. So, Nissan Silvias, if you like drifting, that's the original Silvia, right there. But that's not what we're talking about. This is what I want to show you. Look how sexy this thing is. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even care. Look at this thing. So damn sexy. I guess that's what it is. We'll look into it. Nissan R382, 6-liter V12, 500 horsepower. Look at it. Look at all those cylinders. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous car. Silvia, it's pretty cool. Got some other stuff. Honda S600, kind of cool. I don't know what any of this little stuff is, but we have another 2000 GT, so we're gonna look at it because it's like rare and it's nice. Okay, so now we have a Cosmo, which is kind of cooler because you don't really see them, and now they're worth more money than they used to be, but it's kind of like a cool little car. Maybe Mazda will build another rotary, 2-door rotary anything sometime soon. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But who gives a shit? Look at this blue thing. Oh my god, it's so good looking. We're gonna look at it from over here. Excuse me. Look at this fucking thing. My god, it's gorgeous. Nissan, build something like this. Tribute cars. Alright, back to the GT40s. Titan Supra. Look at the nose on this thing. Just look at that nose. Oh, it's so cool. Not like the cleanest car on the inside, but still pretty cool. And if you didn't know, the Petersen Museum is because of this guy. Petersen, Hot Rod Magazine, Car Museum. It makes sense if you think about it. Alright, so I guess we may be contending with the vacuum cleaners, but so still got like 15 minutes before they kicks out. Ooh, look at all this. What's down here? It's a Porsche. Ooh, look at the Porsche. Ooh, Porsche. Ooh, so nice. Okay, let's do this real quick. Gmünd Porsche, original Porsche. Gmünd, Germany. Built by hand. Hammers and steel. Aluminum maybe. Just like beautiful. Gmünd. I think this is Type 64. This thing was used to set speed records, and if you can see, it's like they took a 911 and then they like cut the middle out of it. Like that's a 911, and that's the Type 64. Pretty cool. I don't know how fast it went. It went 90 miles an hour, top speed. Take that, Nazis. Volkswagen. Oh, I guess that's a Volkswagen. Alright, so here we have not a 911, but a 901, the original 911, and then the French said the Peugeot said we have the patent for all cars with the 0 in the middle of the name. Hence, no 901, now it's called 911. That thing's pretty. Maybe we'll go look at it in a second. That's just cool. Turbo. 80s flare. Just flares. I just love that. Look at that decal. Look at that decal. Turbo Carrera. Alright, now I'm a sucker for like these design things, so we got some old like little design models for like original ones. Look at that, 959 design model. I don't know what that is, but it's like I don't know if you're building the race cars. Look at how cool that thing is. Alright. Here we go, Carrera GT, stillborn project. Everybody knows about that. Built with an engine. This is like the original Cabby. Really, really pretty car. Just look at this. It was called a Continental, and it was built by Reuter. Back in the day, you know, these people didn't have to make their own cars. They just came up with one, came up with a design, came up with a chassis, came up with an engine, and then you'd go to a coach builder, a carrosserie. Now the Targa, much like the convertible Cabriolet, it's like a Cabby, except they added this bar, and then you can throw somewhat of a hardtop on. So it's like a mix, best of both worlds, a little bit stiffer than a Cabby, but whatever. We'll go down there in a second because it's beautiful. But first, the Panamera. Back in the 80s, this is what the Panamera would have been like. 4-door Porsche shooting brake. Of course, you got a little new whatever 991 dot something or other. But here's what we love: Porsche racing, because that's what Porsche does. So we'll start with the 550. So pretty. It's a little flat 4. A little Carrera 6. Now this is one you probably remember is the 917. Steve McQueen, Le Mans, Gulf Racing, Porsche, good stuff. Now here's the flat 12 from that car. Sans turbochargers, so it's like, I don't know, something crazy. 2,000 horsepower, I don't know, it's nuts. 956, this is like 80s, 90s, 83, so as old as me. Badass little car. Oh, I think this is the, a 935, so an early turbo flat 6 from the Germans. And this is the Rally Dakar, complete with Rally Dirt on it. Oh, is it 959? I guess it's supposed to be a 959, but I don't know. Badass looking. The RS Spider, I saw that thing win at Sebring overall. It was in like LMP2 beating LMP1 cars, so it's a slower car beating the more powerful cars. And most recently, the 919 hybrid, I believe. Beautiful car, but let me show you this. It's the most gorgeous thing here. So it's like Bruce Meyer, 935 race car. How gorgeous is this thing? Just look at it. How amazingly beautiful is this thing? It's gorgeous, isn't it? We'll go take a look. Wow. And if you have a chance, there's some lowriders in the back over there. Another 930 turbo. Right here, so late they're cleaning up. Let's sneak through here. And let's do a little, what might be something like, okay, do we go here, do we go there? Alright, let's just do this real quick. This is so damn cool looking. So nice. And then down there's another Carrera. But, the biggest secret of all, oh, that's right, we're in the vault. Now, before we go and look at all those cars, let's look at where they fix some of the cars. So here's where they actually work on some of the cars. Solar car, Aston Martin something, little car, Rambler, whatever, engines for days. Nicest thing here, Steve McQueen Jaguar XK SS. Such a damn nice car. So nice. That's why he's making a video of it too. I think I even saw Larry do it. Just look at that thing. It's like a D-type but sexier and for the street. Oh. What's up, bro? Chilling. You know, just looking at cars. Yeah, you know. So this is who we're here for, this guy. He invited people over. Thanks, Larry. Ooh, a Tucker. Now, Tuckers have engines from tanks or helicopters, and they're in the back. Kind of cool, like a Subaru, but not really because they're flat. And up front, they had a crash well. So when you got in a crash, you just dive into that area there, and it's protected. So you don't need seatbelts. You have like a crash container. Great movie. That is so funny. I gotta take a picture of that. That's the crash safety zone? Like, I was trying to get this, you know, like... no, let's go just look at engines real quick, because we've got engines for days. Look at these goddamn snakes. Like, oh. So here's the deal. What do you like better? You like a high plane? You want some stacks? You want a blower? You want some snakes? You just want to go flat? I mean, damn, look at all these things.
That's, Queen of England's dad's car.
Especially to see it like open and like little pieces.
I love that they like use like a whole thing on it, like a valve, that valve lane thing. Like that dash. Oh, everyone, because it's great. Like it's got a
Soon to be classic. Let's just go back here, because who the hell knows when we'll ever get to go back here. Front forks, Taryn? Need something? Look at this. Imagine just the signage that they have back here. Like, imagine all the crap they have. So much goodness. Oh, God. I'd never be allowed to bring any of it home. Okay, we're gonna have to do this real quick because this stupid thing's dying. So, crap. Sorry, my GoPro on a stick just died. Look at all these bikes. Bikes for days. I think that's from the old exhibit they had going on. Now, how cool is this goddamn thing? Porsche built tag Formula One racing motor with turbos. I don't think it was very successful, but it's still like, this is gangster. Now, here's a cool one, an RX-7 concept car that is different from one side to the other. But check it out. Look at this thing. Like, oh. Camera down. Oh my god, I didn't see you knock the mirror off of that GT1. This is totally cool.
See, this is it's horrible.
Hey, at least there's one camera he did not draw. Just the one tattooed on his arm. Dedication. That is some dedication. Yeah, look at this.
Ooh. McLaren Can-Am car. Stacks on stacks on stacks. And then we'll go down Porsche Alley. Finish up with a Ferrari. Yeah. 911 GT1. Porsche World. Before we get to Porsche World. Stacks on stacks on stacks. For people who like those things. Look at that. 911, 911, 911, 911, 911, 911, 911, 911, 911. Most gangster thing of all. Aside from these 924s or front engine Carrera S's. We'll see a little peek back there. But 2.7 Carrera RS, like 1972 or something like that. So rare, so expensive, so cool, and it's just sitting here. Look at that. You want a Jägermeister? Look at how cool all this. I think this is a Carrera RS America. Just gangster, like a race car for the street. I want to say it's the Singer, but I don't think so. But it could be. I'm gonna dream it is. This thing, the original Carrera GT. So gangster. So gangster. Oh, what's this? Alan Prost, you're a bitch, but who cares? We got your car right here. McLaren F1 car. What's this? IndyCar? Who is this? I don't know who drove this car. But that was Prosty. Prosty here. Look at that thing. It's Turbo RSR. Look at those flares. Look at that, the logo. Don't you love the old art? Oh, so wide. Flat bow, flat nose, gorgeous, beautiful, love it. You gotta love it. Ooh, a real Carrera RS right there, but no time, because we are looking at the creme de la creme. 250 GTO. So gorgeous, so beautiful. Gated shifter.